Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week of May 27th to June the 2nd. So your cards this week, Pisces, energies leaving, completing or transitioning. You have the Five of Cups. Focus energies this week, you have the Three of Swords, clarified with the Seven of Crystals, and you have the Page of Pentacles coming in towards the end of the week. Okay, so Pisces, let's start over here. So Five of Cups. Now, I wanted to sort of get a bit more information about that, so I drew a second card, and we have the Nine of Cups here. So, look, I think something that you had really sort of pinned a lot of, hope on just hasn't turned out for you, and you've been reflecting on that recently. There's been a situation that you had a lot of invested energy in, and it really just hasn't delivered for you. Your wishes just were not granted in that situation. Yeah, it sort of really feels to me like, there's been some, well, basically you've got three spilt cups there. So, it just wasn't really the situation that you'd really hoped for. There's been a sense of loss or grief over it, and that's the energy that you've been sitting in your recent past. The great reminder here with the Five of Cups is that there's those two beautiful standing cups behind the figure there. So there's that reminder of, even when you think that your wishes haven't been met and, a situation is potentially coming to a close, that there are seeds of new opportunity right behind you. There's always a new beginning for every ending. And there's always a chance to have your wishes fulfilled and to find contentment in other cups that you might not be quite aware of now, but they, once you turn around, shift your perspective, see things in a slightly different way, you'll notice those two cups of opportunity right behind you. So, what is the situation? Well, I think with the cards that are coming up in this reading, there's potential that it could be either a love situation or a work situation. So, and it could be different for some of you to others. But, with the focus energies here of the Three of Swords for this week, it is a situation that's caused you quite a bit of grief. We've got that sort of double grief energy here. It's really sort of left you feeling really upset, and that sense that it has caused you some hurt. So I clarified that Three of Swords to get a bit more information here. So Seven of Crystals, which is equivalent to the Seven of Pentacles. It's a situation that you really did invest in. Seven of Crystals is all about sort of, putting in that time and effort over a long period of time, and sort of really, expecting at the end of that you'll reap the rewards. So underneath that, I clarified just to get a bit more information. If we move the Seven of Crystals away for just a moment. So underneath that, we have the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. So the situation that you invested in, it's some kind of institution that you've been investing in. So an institution that you expected to bring you all those, senses of fulfillment that we've already seen in your past position. So it could be the institution of marriage or committed relationship. The Hierophant, indicates institution, and here we have the Ten of Cups. It could also have been a work situation that you thought was going to sort of, be your direction, and it just hasn't panned out. In particular, if you are, working in some kind of government organisation, banking, those kind of industries, or even a course of study. So, you have invested a lot of time and energy into this opportunity, but for some reason it's causing you some hurt, some pain, some grief. It doesn't necessarily mean it will come to an end, but there's something that needs to be rectified in that situation, and that's the energy that you're really sitting with this week. So coming in towards the end of the week is some really beautiful energy. So this is where it starts to shift up, guys. So you have the Page of Pentacles here, and I drew a second card for the Page of Pentacles, and we got the Nine of Pentacles. So beautiful, sunny, light energy here. Now the Page of Pentacles is the messenger of new opportunity. So it's sort of like, these seeds of these new cups here have kind of You've turned around and seen them, and now this gilded pentacle is coming into your reality. So look, pentacles are new opportunities or new beginnings. If it's a work situation that you've been dealing with, perhaps a promotion comes along that takes you away from the team, that if it's a team or your previous position that was causing you grief. It could be the seeds of, a new relationship. Whatever it is, it's got the ability to be greatly abundant for you here with this Nine of Pentacles. And the thing about the Nine of Pentacles, which I just love, is it really holds that energy of self-sufficiency. So it says to me that you're moving into an energy where you sort of don't need to rely on other things and invest in other situations. You're really going to feel self-sufficient within yourself. So it could be a new opportunity to even take your work into some kind of contract or freelance situation if this is pertaining to work for you. Something that, once you've got a bit more control, you won't have to sort of rely on others as much, and you'll be the more in control of your pentacles. And if this is a love or a relationship situation that you're moving out of, this energy here tells me that not only, in the near future are other opportunities opening up for you, but in the meantime, it's a time for you to work on yourself, and that you will feel quite, even luxurious and self-sufficient in that. I think you'll actually feel very empowered through knowing that you don't need the help of others. The Nine of Pentacles also talks about wanting quality, not quantity for your life. So it's almost like, well, these cups that spilled over, they weren't, quality opportunities for you anyway. So it's better sort of to pick up the two that are, or just focus on that one beautiful shiny pentacle, rather than opportunities that might be plentiful but aren't offering you that sense of quality in your life. They're not going to take you towards that wish fulfillment and towards that Ten of Cups emotional feeling of well-being. So that's your reading this week, Pisces. There's a bit of a mix here. There's some grief energy hanging around that needs to be dealt with or to play out. But what's coming in for you is some really beautiful, strong energy of self-abundant, self-sufficient energy with new opportunities attached to it. So you just need to, clear this energy here, and that's what's coming in for you later on. So good luck with it, Pisces. Have a really good week, and just keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every Pisces out there, and we'll see you for another reading next week.